Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got Crunchy Black talking about Soulja Boy and his thoughts on the young Dolph situation, man. We also got Trey Songz being investigated, man. Boosie calling on Biden. We also got some Travis Scott information and folks proposing to Rick Ross and Lil Uzi Vert. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Hey yo, if this your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you're feeling any part of the content. Even if you crack a smile, man, hit us with a like, man. We definitely appreciate that. That subscribe button ain't gonna touch itself, so go on and give it a touch and hit that notification bell so you can be on deck when the insanity drops, because you know what it is over here, man. The insanity is dropping every single day. Case in point, let me tell you something, man. Lil Uzi Vert, Mr. Vert, right, said he's about to drop a bag and purchase a damn jetpack. I know. Look, these people are not like us, man. A jetpack. 700,000. Listen. If you had $700,000, would you spend it on a jetpack, man? Like, I mean, if it's your money that you work for, technically, right, you can. Like, there's no rules or law that say you can't do that, right? Lil Uzi said the following. Hey, yo, take a listen.
To be honest, I've been like really like being like on some other shit. Like, I'm trying to buy like this jetpack, right?
Oh,
this is serious, and I think it's not about the money, because I think it's about like maybe after everything, maybe 700 grand, 600 grand. But you have to take like
one of the jets in the sleeve kind of thing.
It's not that one. That one's cool too. But the one I'm trying to get, you got to take like a class for like a year, I think.
That man said, to be honest, I've been on some other ish. You think, right? I'm trying to buy this jetpack, right? This is serious. It's not about the money, because I think maybe after everything, 700, 600 grand, the one I'm trying to get, you got to take a class for a year, right? Close quote, I think, right? The kid is like, oh, you mean the one that shoots the jet blast from your hands? Nah, shorty. You know what I'm saying? Not the one with the jets in your sleeves, man. Because then I'll burn up the edges of the sleeves, and then I'm flying around with a burnt shirt on. You see what I'm saying? Everybody will see me take off, then notice I'm flying erratically because I'm trying to pat out the flames coming from the jet propulsion at my arms. You see what I'm saying? That's not the jetpack I'm talking about, my G. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about the one that burns the back of your legs. You got to take a class for this one. The one where they tell you to keep your legs forward, and then they teach you how to land, but not in a plume of smoke. You see what I'm saying? A jetpack. This is what he wants. This is what he's spending his money on. Hey, look, he worked for it. He could do whatever the hell he wants with it. He could put the stack of money in the alligator's mouth. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, let me ask you a question. You ever had a woman propose to you, man? You like, nah, she just showed me the pregnancy test. Bruh. She's right there, fam. I mean, come on, son. At least wait till she walks out the room. Look, a woman proposed to Rick Ross during a show. Hey, yo, take a look. Now, Ross posted, quote, "Did she ask me to marry her?" Close quote. Bruh, Rose. Look, I don't even think it matters at this point. When you're at a show, right, and a woman is holding a ring to your phone while recording herself and saying, "I want to marry you," you know what it is, man. I mean, come on. You're like, yeah, cringy. Don't do that. Look, you've done cringy things too, haven't you? Remember that shameful move you pulled the other night? You know damn well I'm talking directly to you. Then listen, I'm talking to you. Wasn't it cringy what you did the other day, man? Oh, now you're gonna play stupid. I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, whatever, man. Anyway, look, this lady must have missed the story we did when we spoke about Rick Ross confessing that sometimes he would pass out during woo-ha. You know what I'm talking about, man. Look, the kids are right there in the room. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to be mindful. Anyway, back then, Rick Ross said that he would sometimes pass out mid-session, which if she don't know about that story, she gonna think she killed him. You see what I'm saying? Then she gotta squeeze out from under him, then go through the whole process of trying to figure out whether she should dial 911. You see what I'm saying? Like that show True Story with Kevin Hart. Oh, by the way, you want to check that out on Netflix. That joint is kind of hot. I was intrigued, and I like to see Kevin Hart in a different role. You see what I'm saying? So he did a very good job. Shout out to you, Kevin Hart. But that's not what we talking about. We talking about Rick Ross passing out on women, and they thinking that he might be dead. You see what I'm saying? Only for him to wake up and want a second round. Ugh, right? Let me move on to the next story. No reason to throw up again. Because, I think I just threw up a little bit in my mouth a second ago. The events of... How much time I got over here? The events of Astroworld may have changed how festivals and concerts are done here in the United States forever. It's crazy because the event that changed the landscape is merely the Astroworld event. And everybody knows exactly what that is. You see what I'm saying? That'd be horrible to be Travis Scott. Be like, damn, this is my event that's known as... You know what I'm saying? Well, Travis Scott is attempting to do what he feels is his part, and his team is busy trying to contact the families of the victims. Now, one of the youngest victims that we mentioned to you before was a victim by the name of Ezra Blount. He was the youngest victim at the event, and he's 9 years old, crushed during the crowd's surge, and later, many of his organs stopped functioning properly as he slipped into a coma. An offer was sent from Travis Scott's attorney stating, quote, Travis is devastated by the tragedy that occurred at Astroworld Festival and grieves for the families whose loved ones died or were injured. Travis is committed to doing his part to help the families who have suffered and begin the long process of healing in the Houston community. Toward that end, Travis would like to pay for the funeral expenses for Mr. Blount's son. That is the young, the 9-year-old, okay? Ezra's family decided to decline that offer. They stated, quote, your client's offer is declined. I have no doubt Mr. Scott feels remorse. His journey ahead will be painful. He must face and hopefully see that he bears some of the responsibility for this tragedy. There may be, and I hope there is, redemption and growth for him on the other side of what this painful process will be. And perhaps one day, once time allows some healing for the victims and acceptance of responsibility by Mr. Scott and others, Tristan and Mr. Scott might meet. And there is also healing in that. Close quote. Now, the attorney for the Blount family also stated, to lose a child in the manner Tristan lost Ezra compounds the pain. As a parent, because I think the kid was on the father's shoulder, but the father, he kind of passed out or something like that. It says, as a parent, Tristan cannot help but agonize over the terrible idea that Ezra's last minutes were filled with terror, suffering, suffocation, and worst of all, surrounded by strangers. His dad unconscious underneath the uncontrolled crowd. Close quote. This is crazy stuff right here, man. You see what I'm saying? That's horrible for a father to even have to, you know what I mean? Words can't even express how terrible that is, man. Oh, by the way, it's a horrible way to train. How do I transition out of that? I can't even transition to a shout out. Anyway, look, Boosie just DM'd the president of the United States of America. Yes, you heard me. What? You think I pulled that one out my rear, man? I done told you when the insanity drops, we post it. We're there for it. You see what I'm saying? Boosie posted, quote, I just DM'd Joe Biden and told him post my 2 albums. Just drop. I don't know what he said. Wait. Let me read this again. I just DM'd Joe Biden and told him post my 2 albums. Just drop. F with me, president. I don't know. I guess he's saying F with him. You see what I'm saying, Mr. President? Look, what if Biden came back like Lil Boosie? I F's with you, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? But he said it without flinching, right? How would you feel about that if Biden came back like that? You see what I'm saying? Biden started chanting verses like Red Bones, Caramel, all of them stop and stare, all of them try to steal my underwear. You see what I'm saying? You like, sir, you're the commander in chief. Please be a bit more presidential. And Biden responds by saying, fresh fade, fresh J's on the corner playing spades. I'm an ordinary person, but I'm paid. You see what I'm saying? Right? Like if he did that, how would you feel about America? Would it be any different than when we had the head Cheeto in charge? You're like, what? By the way, speaking of people with sexual indiscretions, Trey Songz has been accused of sexual misconduct, okay? He's being investigated for an alleged assault It's alleged at this time, right, of a sexual nature in Las Vegas. Now, Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department received information on Sunday, November 28th, that an incident occurred at the Cosmopolitan, a hotel in Las Vegas. And he is said to be currently cooperating with the investigators. But for his 37th birthday, right, he was at a nightclub on Saturday, and he and his crew brought several women back to the hotel room. And you know how that can go, right? Suddenly, in my head, there are grotesque images of the man spitting into women's mouths. Let me do my shout-outs real quick. Do I have a shout-out today? All right, I got my shout-outs over here real quick. All right, look. First off, I want to give a shout-out to who is it? Who we had over here? Zap70, man. All right, my man said, yo, finally, this morning, my neighbors were 100% in sync with Celeb talking about today we had. My man said, my coffee went all over the table. That's how to start the day. See, that's what I'm talking about right here, man. You know what I mean? This is all the way from Europe, mind you. Okay? My man said he ain't here for a shout out, but how can we not give you a shout out, fam? All right. So shout out to you. All right. We appreciate you coming through, especially all the way from Europe. Jay the middleman said, yo, I'm 37 years old. I don't got no tattoos, but I think I'm gonna get my baby girl named Tatted, man. She was born, stayed 8 hours, and passed last November, man. Yo, that's heavy stuff right there, man. I'm sorry for your loss, big dog. You know what I'm saying? I could completely understand getting that tattoo with her. Stephanie Reed came through after that and said to Jay, yo, I share your pain, love your daughter for life, walk and talk to her because she's with you. Notice how much her birthday is in your daily life. My darling son will be 26 today, lost after 5 days, and he's still with me. Never let her go. Peace and love. Y'all love to see the love in the comment section, man. Celeb Source in the comment section be holding Celeb Source down, man. You see what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all both, man. You know what I mean? That's heavy stuff right there. And of course, shout out to all my new subs out there, man. Red, you representing them for today, man. My man said, yo, you very entertaining. My man or my lady. I don't know if that's a man or a lady because I see some beautiful kids in the pic. All I know is that they said Celeb Source be coming through with the entertainment. So, yo, man, we definitely appreciate that, man. You know what I mean? We just want to make it fun over here, man. We just want y'all to crack a smile. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, look, and finally, the artist Crunchy Black has decided to provide his thoughts on Soulja Boy and Young Dolph, and it ain't no good. You see what I'm saying? Now, to preface what Black had to say, we would have to get an idea of what Soulja is talking about. And Soulja was essentially, I think Soulja's coming to the stage right now, as a matter of fact. Yeah, look, it looks like he's got something to say. Oh boy, he's reaching for the mic. Let's hear what Soulja got to say. Soulja, take it away.
Freeze, this ARP really knock your face off. See what I'm saying? Then Michael Draco really knock your head off. Ain't nobody gonna do shit to me, nigga. So stop, nigga. Cut it out, bro. Y'all niggas, this the internet. This shit got y'all fooled.
Soulja. So, look, I think we got you, big dog. I think we got you. You see what I'm saying? We don't want you to say anything incriminating. You see what I'm saying? Because he's always on the edge of it. You know what I mean? Now, Crunchy Black's response was something else to what Soulja said. You see what I'm saying? You got to tune in to Cam Capone News because we ain't gonna post the whole thing of what Crunchy Black had to say. It was something. You know what I mean? He essentially said Soulja's saying some ish, but Soulja Boy, he crazy. He ain't talking about nothing. Tell him to go make another video game and call it I'm the first to yada yada, etc. etc. I ain't gonna go into all of that because it's low-key messy. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, you got to tune into Cam Capone News to get the full gamut of what Crunchy Black was talking about. Okay? Now, he also had this to say about Young Dolph's death. Hey yo, take a listen.
Entrepreneur.
No, Young Dolph was a smart young man. I just hate he went this way. I just hate that shit went that way for real. And he was busy and orientated. Like he knew what that's the best thing for any rapper or anybody. Know what you want to do, know what you're trying to get out of that shit and all that. You know what I'm saying? And Dolph had that in him. He had that in him, and a lot of motherfuckers didn't like that because he knew what he wanted. He knew what to do. He knew how to move. You get what I'm saying? It just.
Look, I also thought about the difference it would have made had there been more people around, man. But wouldn't that have been potentially like just more bodies, man? Look, I like what Quando Rondo once said. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense to me. And my man was like, hey, yo, a nigga life already written, cuz. If a nigga gonna die like this, a nigga gonna die like this. And if a nigga gonna die like that, a nigga gonna die like that. This will come with it. Right? Close quote. That's what he said. Look, if your story was meant to stop, right, at a particular spot, then that's where it's just meant to stop, man. Of course, you could ask the Most High to change the particulars, right? But think of all the ways a change like that could affect the outcome of human history, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, every single moment and every single action makes a huge difference in the total grand scheme of things. You see what I'm saying? Like the butterfly effect. You know what I mean? You like, oh, you mean like Travis Scott? I'm not talking about Travis Scott butterfly effect, man. You see what I'm saying? Look, I'm talking about making a difference. You follow what I'm saying, man? No, they don't follow. All right, whatever. Look, we showed you yesterday the tattoo that Jay Fizzle received on his back. Because Dolph always told him, I got your back. You see what I'm saying? But his cousin and fellow artist Key Glock also received a tattoo of young Dolph, and the joint is one of the better looking tattoos that I've seen, man. I mean, it is super crisp. I'm talking like it looks better than most tattoos I've seen. Now, the tattoo artist clearly captured the look of young Dolph down to perfection, like to the, you know what I'm saying, to like the emotion in the face. You know what I mean? Even to the glare in his eyes, man. You see what I'm saying? That this tattoo is official. Your boy ain't big on tattoos, but I must admit, that joint is low-key tight. You see what I'm saying? And you let us know what you think in the comments below. Trey Songz being investigated for that whole situation, man. What you think on that? You know what I mean? I'm afraid of what I think. Boosie calling on the president. Will Joe Biden respond? Wouldn't it be wild if he did? You see what I'm saying? And Travis Scott wanting to pay for the Astro World thing. What you think on that, man? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source, celeb news.